Welcome to the misinformation age, where we have unprecedented access to madness which no one bothers to fact check. And everything a person can do wrong in an argument, we're doing it more publicly, passionately, and often, kid. Right thinks the middle is left. Left thinks the middle's right. Middle keeps getting hit with spit, and left and right spittle fight. And nuance is truly lost once the middle is silenced, which only leaves demagogues, extremism, and violence. Confirmation bias. A worse crime than doubting Thomas. He just believed what he could see, we just believe what we acknowledge. See, when swimming in a sea of opinions, we tend to get seasick, so we only seek opinions which we already agree with. Fake news. Falsehood flies, truth limps along. Lies will lap the truth and be at the finish line like, finish strong. See, I don't know if it's her quote, but I give Lovey Ajayi the credit. Lies will go around the world 3 times while the truth's still dressing. Now, cult of personality, not just what's being said, but rather who is saying it determines the way in which it's read. And if your argument is strong, I cannot just defer, so I'll just change the whole subject with a non sequitur. And then, if my counter argument falls ridiculously, I'll just conflate concepts to confuse you, false equivalency. All these lapses in logic, I have yet to show the worst, because good old cancel culture about to get its own verse. Now, cancel culture, is it truly just adult accountability? Well, if you look at the root, that's when we can really see. So you can't hold anyone accountable with no account. Hence, an untrustworthy one was called no account or no count. So what is an account? Rapport, some basis for relationship. But cancellation ain't the same as redemption or trying to save some shit. It's bent on punishment. We binge on revenge. But does the penance fit the sin? Are the means justified by the ends? Cancel culture. Say and do the wrong thing and you're through. Well, what's the right thing to do? It's not my job to educate you. Okay, great. Let's say it ain't your job to educate. Should it then be your job to humiliate or eliminate? See, that's why I call it gotcha. Because they can't wait to spot you affiliated with what they hate, then put you on the roster. And if you still don't feel me, and the last verse is on, I'm about to let you know how all the above formed a perfect storm. Now, let's say someone starts a rumor about you. Plainly, it ain't true, but no one checks for evidence, so it becomes true. Well, that's fake. Y'all alive, right? I can't see you, so. It's Mad Libs poetry here, gang. We'll be here all night. Now, if I already don't like you, but I do like the liars, then that's cult of personality and confirmation. See, I knew y'all were with me. So you defend yourself. And I respond with the most non-topical nonsense you ever heard. Well, that's a non sequitur. These motherfuckers know Latin, Joe. So then, for good measure, I tell everyone who will listen that just because I dissed them, everybody should dismiss them. And you'll all excommunicate that asshole, won't you? Well, what you call that? I call it cancel. Then we have the nerve to believe that all the worst things that ever happened in history will never happen again, you see. But imbecilically, we'll see the same things cyclically until the day that we all learn to think critically in this misinformation age, where we have unprecedented access to madness which no one bothers to fact check. And everything a person can do wrong in an argument, we're doing it more publicly, passionately, and often, kid. Right thinks the middle is left, left thinks the middle's right, middle keeps getting hit with spit, and left and right spittle fight. And nuance is truly lost once the middle is silenced, which only leaves demagogues, extremism, and violence. Happy anniversary, Latido, and thank y'all for rocking with me.